Good morning, boys and girls. This is Miss Dolores, and I'm going to read you one of my favorite stories. It's called The Rainbow Fish. And if you look real close, you can see he's called Rainbow because of all his colors. We all know what a rainbow is in the sky, right? After it rains, do we remember ever seeing a rainbow in the sky? Let's see all about him. He goes on an adventure, which I think is kind of scary for him. Let's see. There he is. Way, way out in the deep blue sea, there lived a fish. Not just any fish. He was a rainbow fish, and he was beautiful. He has all different colors on his scales. And you can see he's down here at the bottom. There's a snail over here, and some clams and shells. He lives way, way deep. Look, he's blowing his bubbles in the water. Look at all these fish. The other fish were amazed of his beauty. They didn't have all those beautiful colors. And they would say to him, "Come and play with us." But the rainbow fish, with all his beautiful scales, would just swim by and not pay any attention to him. That wasn't very nice, was it? I don't think so. Look at all these fish that want to play with him. That's what we call rude, when you ignore somebody. See? One day, a little blue fish, here he is, isn't he cute? Came after him and said, "Rainbow fish, wait for me. Can I have one of your pretty shiny scales? They're so wonderful, and you have so many." So Rainbow Fish is thinking about that. What do you think he decides? Do you think he gives it to him? He's thinking, and he says to the blue fish, look, there he is down here, the blue fish. "You want me to give you one of my special scales?" And he said, "Get away from me." Oh, that wasn't very nice. Look, he looks sad. Shocked, the little blue fish swam away. He was so upset. He told all his friends what happened. And from then on, nobody would ever ask the rainbow fish if he wanted to play. That was not a very nice thing to do. Not at all. See, these are all the fish that wanted to play with him. And he always said no. And here's Rainbow Fish all alone. That's not very friendly, is it? He has nobody to play with, nobody to talk to. And he said, "Well, what good are all these shimmery scales? Now no one wants to be with me. I'm the loneliest fish in the sea." One day, he poured out all his troubles to the starfish in the sea. See the red starfish? And the starfish said, "Well, I can answer that for you. But if you go beyond the coral reef to a deep cove, you will find the white, wise octopus." Because the starfish couldn't give him an answer. Maybe she can help you. So Rainbow Fish went all the way deep, deep down in the ocean. He couldn't even see the octopus until it came out of the darkness. You can see the eyes over there, right? See in the black cave? Not many fish down here. Little crab, little snail. And that red is what they call coral. It grows in the ocean. And you do a lot of things with that. But here's Rainbow Fish. All of a sudden, he's very sad. Well, The octopus said, "I've been waiting for you. The waves had told me all about your story. This is my advice. Give a glittering scale to each of the other fish. You will no longer be the most beautiful fish, but you will discover how happy it is to have friends." So he thought about it, and he thought, I can't do that. How could I ever be happy without all my beautiful scales? Well, can you be happy with no friends or happy with no scales? So he met up with his little friend. Suddenly he felt, "Rainbow fish, please don't be angry. I just wanted one little scale." Remember when he asked him if he could have a scale and Rainbow Fish said no? The Rainbow Fish thought, and he said, "Well, maybe I can just give one scale away." So he gave the fish a pretty scale right over here. See? Carefully, the Rainbow Fish pulled it off. See? And he gave it to the little blue fish. Thank you, the little fish said. He was so happy. He couldn't believe how happy he was. And he swam away in the water. Wow. Uh-oh. Then Rainbow Fish saw all his other little friends, and he decided to share a scale with each one of them. See, over here, where else? Over there. He gave one over here. And he gave away to each of his fish. Look, now each of his friends had a scale. And even though Rainbow Fish only had a couple left, he was so happy to play with all the other fish. And just like that, he took a big splash in the water and they started to play. And he was so happy to be with all his friends. It meant more to him than having all those fancy scales. So I hope that's a lesson, and I hope you children, well, not children, I hope all you guys enjoyed this story, and you can see it and listen to it anytime you want. This is Miss Dolores saying goodbye and talk to you soon.